Welcome to Motivational Repo, your go-to source for strategies to conquer life's challenges. Today we're diving deep into an ancient classic, not for its tales of historical battles, but for its timeless wisdom on winning the battles within and around us. We're decoding Sun Tzu's The Art of War for the modern world. This isn't about military campaigns. It's about navigating the complex landscapes of our personal and professional lives. We'll translate these profound strategies into practical tactics for your daily life. Imagine being able to handle office politics with grace, excel in negotiations, and overcome personal obstacles, all without creating unnecessary conflict. The ultimate victory, as Sun Tzu taught, is the one achieved without a single fight. The very first principle, and perhaps the most famous, is that the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Think about this in your life. The enemy isn't a person, but a problem, a disagreement, a challenge standing in your way. Rushing into a confrontation, whether it's a heated argument with a colleague or a stubborn conflict with a family member, often leads to a mess. You might win the argument, but you could damage the relationship, create resentment, and exhaust your own energy in the process. The real victory is finding a solution where everyone feels respected and the problem is resolved peacefully. It's about outthinking the conflict itself. Another powerful lesson is to know your enemy and know yourself, and you will not be imperiled in 100 battles. In our modern context, this means deep self-awareness and a thorough understanding of the situation you're facing. Before you enter a difficult conversation or a high-stakes negotiation, do you understand your own strengths and weaknesses? What are your goals? What are your non-negotiables? And where are you willing to be flexible? Knowing yourself prevents you from being swayed by emotion or pressure. Equally important is understanding the other party or the obstacle. What are their motivations? Their concerns, their goals? What pressures are they under? When you understand the full picture, from your perspective and theirs, you can anticipate moves, identify common ground, and craft a strategy that addresses the core issues, not just the surface-level disagreements. This preparation is your greatest weapon. Sun Tzu also emphasized the importance of choosing your battles, he wrote. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. This is pure gold for managing your energy and focus. Not every disagreement needs to become a battle. Not every challenge requires an immediate, forceful response. Some issues are trivial and will resolve themselves with time. Others are simply not worth the immense effort they would require. Ask yourself, is this hill really worth dying on? Will winning this specific point contribute to my long-term goals, or will it just drain my resources for a fleeting sense of victory? Learning to let go of minor provocations and unimportant conflicts frees up your mental and emotional energy for the battles that truly matter. This strategic disengagement is not a sign of weakness. It's a hallmark of wisdom. Consider the strategy of all warfare is based on deception. In personal and professional life, this doesn't mean being dishonest or manipulative. It means being strategic about the information you reveal and the timing of your actions. It's about controlling the narrative. For instance, in a negotiation, you don't lay all your cards on the table at once. You present your case thoughtfully, listen to the other side, and adapt your approach as the conversation unfolds. It can also mean appearing calm and composed on the outside, even when you're working furiously behind the scenes to find a solution. You project confidence and control, which can influence the outcome and prevent others from taking advantage of perceived weakness. Then, there is the concept of using the terrain to your advantage. In the art of war, this meant understanding the physical landscape. For us, the terrain is the context of our situation. Are you having a difficult conversation? Choose a neutral, comfortable environment, not a tense public space. Are you negotiating a project? Understand the company's culture, the project's history, and the key stakeholders involved. Terrain is your home field advantage. By mastering the context, the environment, the timing, the social dynamics, you create conditions that favor a positive outcome for you, often before the battle even begins. Sun Tzu advises to appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. This is a masterclass in managing perceptions. It's not about falsehood, but about strategic presentation. If you are in a very strong position in a negotiation, acting with humility and a willingness to listen can disarm the other party. It makes them more open to collaboration, whereas an overt show of dominance might make them defensive and stubborn. Conversely, if you are in a weaker position, projecting calm confidence and preparedness can prevent others from trying to steamroll you. It shows you are a serious counterpart and must be treated with respect, leveling the playing field. Another key tactic is to build a golden bridge for your opponent to retreat across. When you corner someone and leave them with no way out, they will fight with the desperate strength of someone with nothing to lose. In a disagreement, this means providing the other person with a way to concede or change their mind without losing face. You might say, "I can see how we arrived at this misunderstanding, and I appreciate you helping me clear it up." This gives them an honorable exit. You're not focused on proving them wrong, you're focused on solving the problem. By offering a golden bridge, you make it easy for them to agree with you, achieving your objective without a destructive fight. Finally, remember Sun Tzu's emphasis on speed and decisiveness once a strategy is chosen. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. This means that after all your preparation, your self-reflection, and your analysis of the situation, you must act with conviction. Hesitation can create doubt and signal weakness. When you've identified the right path, the path of least conflict that leads to the best outcome, move forward with purpose. This decisiveness can often resolve a situation quickly and efficiently, preventing it from dragging on and becoming a bigger problem. By integrating these ancient principles, you transform your approach to life's challenges. You become a strategist, not a brawler. You learn that the greatest power lies not in confrontation, but in intelligence, preparation, and the wisdom to win without fighting. Thank you for joining us on Motivational Repo. If you found this perspective on the art of war helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments below on how you've used these strategies in your own life. We'd love to hear your stories of winning without fighting.